This is just a quick garden update. How the garden's doing. Well, I got the tomatoes in a couple weeks ago, and right after I put them in, we wound up getting 3 days of really hot, high wind weather, and then we got 2 inches of rain. So tomatoes don't look so good right now, but hopefully some of them will make it. You can see some are completely shriveled up, dried up, and gone. But looks like a lot of them are gone or stunted, and maybe about half of them are still all right. So hopefully they'll make it. We'll see. But last week I made a batch of tomato steaks, as you saw, and I came up with this thing to pound them in. I had a piece of 2.5-inch pipe, and then a steel slug that I had cut out with my plasma cutter that I welded on the cap, just to make a little driver for the post. In the past, I'd always kind of used a step ladder and a sledgehammer to put the posts in. It always took me half a day to, get the posts in, and just you never got them straight or anything else. So I decided to give this a try, and actually it's working out really good. I'm able to, a couple hits with this little driver, and just kind of like one of those post drivers they use for the farm posts, and a couple hits and it's in with 0 damage to the steak or anything else. About the only thing I'm probably going to do is I'm going to try to weld a couple handles on it to hold on, and maybe see if I can get another pound of steel on it to make it have a little more driving power. But basically it's really working out good, and the steaks are going right in. Now you can see I kind of lost a lot of tomato plants, and I'll see what's left when we're done. But on this first row of plants, they're going to be kind of like a real bushy plant, most of them, and get out of control. So I'm just putting a stake in basically to hold up some of these old wire cages that I've got laying around, that I'm going to put on there also to try to keep everything up off the ground. So there's the first row in, and that really didn't take long at all to get them put in with that steak pounder that I made. And then it's just kind of on to all the rest of them. Now a lot of them, I've got a lot of dead ones and stuff like that, but I made the steaks for them, so I'm just gonna put them in, and wherever I lost a tomato, or one doesn't grow, I'm just going to throw some pole beans on them and see what happens. So this, these new steaks that are, sized nice so that the driver works with them and stuff, really make this a really easy job to do now. It's no longer a half-day job. It's like a half-hour job just to, get them all in now. So, it's really worked out good, and the new steaks are, as you can see, they're nice and straight, and they go in easy with that nice point that I put on them, and so I'm real happy with the outcome from that. So I got, it didn't take long, and basically got all the tomato steaks in. Now at this point, kind of everything was really soaked, so I couldn't do much more of the garden. But a little later, a couple days later, I was able to go back and start to get a couple more things planted in there. So there it is. All the steaks are in now for the tomatoes. This is about the worst shape I've ever had tomatoes in this time of the year, and we'll just have to see how they turn out. I hope they do have some recovery, but I'm basically about a couple weeks late to start out with anyway, because of all the rain that we had, and then we had poor conditions when I planted them, so here they sit. We'll have to just, watch and see what they do, and And I did get a couple rows well, I got a row of the Jackson Wonder lima beans in there. They're those brown speckled lima beans I plant every year, and then some strike green beans, and then I got another row with some more zucchini plants and some butternuts and a couple more squash, and then I got the pumpkins in, and Long Island cheese pumpkins, and some more butternuts in, and I'm starting to get everything mulched in now. That cyclone rake's been a real big help in collecting the grass clippings. So pretty soon I should have a good coat of mulch on everything to start also. And so basically that's the the main garden started, and now we can go over to the the raised bed area I've got, which I still haven't finished the fence, but I've got everything ready to put some mulch down. And there's some edamame beans, and then a couple tubs of peppers, and they all seem to be doing really good in the compost. And then I got some yellow squash started, and some pole beans, and some cilantro and basil, and some more pole beans, and some more cucumbers, and then some weeds. And then there's just one with some climbing cucumbers on it, and a sunflower, and then some strawberry popcorn in this last one. I got some pickling cucumbers, and a couple of the Market More cucumbers mixed in there, and a couple more peppers. And as you can see, I'm starting to get everything mulched now. It's going to take a little while to get it all done, but there's a carrot starting to fill in now, and eggplant's starting to get pretty good size. Seem to be having a big problem with bugs eating the leaves this year, so I'm going to have to do something about that. And then I've got some, hope you didn't see it, but I've got some more basil coming up back there, and I've got some either delicata squash, I guess they call it. I'm trying them this year, and some zucchinis that will probably have zucchinis in a couple of weeks. My okra's got to be thinned out real soon, and then here's just a tricolor bean mixture that's started, and then I've still got some birdhouse gourds in that back corner there on the right there. And then I've also got that covert that I was going to make into a greenhouse this year that I never got around to, so I guess that's going to be next year's project. So basically this is just kind of the first update of the garden, and hopefully in a couple weeks I'll post another one and you can see the progress. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.